when I told her I was gonna put myself on child support through DNA. After she got the order, she was like, "Oh, you, why you do that?"
Okay, sir,
That's what he
sir,
said.
sir,
Yeah.
sir, you're in court. That is inappropriate language. Please don't use that language in court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. But I understand, but it's just my frustration. I'm just wanna, if it's my child, I want to be able to be a father in my child's life. That's it. I don't want when it's on her terms and we on good terms and things like that for her to be able to just bring the child around. Or some she hears something that she don't like, then she keep the child away from me. You know.
Which is true. So
Okay, y'all, we're not up to this yet. You all know what's really going on, and you all know what you're really doing to your child. I want you all to think about that. But that all being said, right now we're at the DNA issue.
So it's not that I'm not willing. I'm willing to. It's just
Hey, Nina,
them.
Nina, bring me the baby and I'll take it.
Right.
No, sir.
Look.
How about that?
No, sir.
Look. All right, I'm just going to tell y'all from the outset, this is not going to be one of those videos that you're going to feel good about watching. And in fact, I think that the judge presiding over this case is incompetent. But if anybody around you ever asks, so I hear about this family court system, why is it a detriment to men? Send them this video right here because it perfectly displays how women who either want to utilize a child as leverage or a pawn to hurt that man, or women that are in the midst of committing paternity fraud utilize the state to enable them to do it. This is your perfect example. This case also perfectly demonstrates why DNA testing needs to be mandatory at birth, and it being a win not just for men, but also for women with integrity, but also for families, because it eliminates drama from the onset. This court case perfectly describes why truth helps protect people. It helps protect innocence. It helps protect children. And it helps protect the man who wants to step up, but for some reason, the lousy mother doesn't want him to be there. This is why we continue as a community to advocate for this message presented on this platform, and we cannot slow down. Without further ado,
we are live on the record in cause number 25 FD 0678. This is a petition to establish the parent-child relationship filed by the Attorney General's Office March 28th of 2025. The parties are all present today on Zoom. This is a remote proceeding. I am sitting outside of Galveston County, Texas, and I find nobody objects to proceeding this way. Mr. Massey, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Jerry Jerome Massey Sr.
Thank you. And Ms. Scott, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Athenia Louise Scott.
Okay, can you both please raise your right hands to be sworn in? Do you each solemnly swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You can lower your hands. And counsel for the Attorney General's office, please state your name.
Adriana Rodriguez, present.
And where are we on this matter? I know there was DNA testing ordered in July.
Yes, ma'am. There was a DNA test order in July. Ms. Scott has been unable to leave a sample. Mr. Massey has already given his sample. Massey, excuse me, sir. Mr. Massey has given his sample. This case was filed back in March 28, 2025. We are needing GT results, Judge, and at this time, we want to proceed with a reset, but Mr. Massey is opposed, and he's frustrated because no samples have not been taken for.
Ms. Scott, what is happening with your samples?
So the first said I was in the hospital due to me having a seizure. So of course I was unable to go.
Ma'am, you're very hard to hear. I think you have us on Bluetooth, and sometimes that does not work very well. So I don't know about anyone else, but it's kind of muffled. Maybe just speak slower.
Okay, hello?
Easy. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I believe
yes, ma'am.
So.
Okay, so the first that was stated for the DNA testing, I was admitted in the hospital that Friday, and I wasn't released until that Sunday. So, of course, I couldn't take them because I was in the hospital. The second date, that was September 20th, the DNA testing lady, I guess it's a mobile facility, and she stated that she told you guys that she had a funeral, that she had to bury her mom that same Saturday, so I was able to go. And I asked her, was there anybody else in the facility that could do it? And she told me no, because she's the only one that operates it, because it's mobile.
And then did you have a date after 9/20?
No, I've been trying to go there myself, and she told me that she's unable to take me outside of a date, which has to be scheduled with you guys.
And Your Honor, we can try to get that scheduled before she gets off of today's Zoom call, but it is my understanding we did try to reach out to her to get it scheduled.
Nobody reached out to me.
Oh, look at the back of the ear.
Mr. Massey, was there?
I am sorry. I didn't know that she was gonna. Oh, what is that? Up here, it looks like somebody was throwing powdered donuts at the back of her head, and down here, it looks like she's been afflicted with the leprosy and her skin is falling off. Considering her hygiene, I'd be concerned at what the child is currently experiencing.
Mr. Massey, was there anything
Ms. Scott, if you hit the speaker button, you could probably hear better.
What was that, Judge?
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I would like to see this expedited as soon as possible, because it's always been something every time. Like she would keep the child from me, and as soon as I say anything about, well, let's get DNA, then I would be able to have all the access to the child as I wanted to. When I told her I was gonna put myself on child support, do DNA. After she got the order, she was like, "Oh, why you do that?"
Okay, sir,
That's what he said.
Sir, you're in court. That is inappropriate language. There might be children watching.
But that's what
There's
she said.
probably a child somewhere in one of your houses.
Okay.
So please don't.
First off, I don't agree with the judge. He's not saying that to her. He is repeating what she is saying when he brings up, hey, I want to find out if this child is mine. Because here you have a father that is trying to step up. And we should respect that. But she's coming up with every single excuse as to why she can't get the child DNA tested. He's just trying to give you more information into the ugliness of her language when she is hit with a request for accountability. And what you have to pick up on is that he's not requesting DNA so he does not have to pay child support. He's requesting DNA so that he can step up and have rights as a father. He's open to be placed on child support if it gives him access to the child. And that speaks volumes about his character and his priorities. But if DNA testing was mandatory at birth, he wouldn't even need to be in court right now.
Use that language in court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. But I understand, but it's just my frustration. I'm just want to, if it's my child, I want to be able to be a father in my child's life. That's it. I don't want, when it's on her terms and we on good terms and things like that, for her to be able to just bring the child around. If she hears something that she don't like, then she keep the child away from me. You know,
Which is true. So
Okay, y'all, we're not up to this yet. You all know what's really going on, and you all know what you're really doing to your child. I want you all to think about that. But that all being said, right now we're at the DNA issue. Ms. Rodriguez, why has it only been scheduled twice since July 14th? I'm very concerned about that.
And Judge, like I mentioned, we did try to reach out and weren't able to get in contact. I understand Ms. Scott says that we didn't. I'm just providing the info that I'm getting on my end. But I'm on top of it right now. I have the DNA coordinator ready to go to call Ms. Scott today and get it scheduled. So
I don't know what number you guys have on file to reach out to me, but I've been having the same number, and I haven't got no calls or anything from nobody. So I don't know if it's the correct number she's calling or what number she's calling, but I've been having the same number. So.
Okay, can that coordinator zoom in to Zoom?
I even messaged her already, Judge, and asked her if she could log into Zoom to get it scheduled.
Oh,
so I'm on top of it.
If you all want this reset, she's zooming in. Otherwise, I'm dismissing the case.
And Mr. and Dad does not want this case dismissed, Dad, and I don't want to dismiss it just because Mom hasn't gone to give her sample, Judge. So it's whatever the court prefers. So
of course, the mother wants the case dismissed and will continue to drag this on to find any way to get out of it, any out, so that she can legally continue to utilize the child as a pawn to control the father. The father has to play by her rules, be Mr. Nice Guy, and tolerate her bullshit for fear that she will hide his child, potentially his child, away from him. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now. You're a fully grown adult who can navigate a phone to give them a call to set something up, and it's been months and you haven't done it. The court has asked, the family has asked, the man has asked, and still you find every opportunity to squirrel your little way out of it. And it amazes me that the judge is not calling this bullshit ass behavior out. Thus, she is utilizing the state to exact revenge upon this man. Pay attention.
If you all are taking, okay, right now I'm getting the impression that nobody's taking the DNA very seriously, and I'm concerned about that. And I'm sure there's a lot of reasons that's happening. I'm sure it's not because people don't care about it. That all being said, I can't just have cases hang out forever because people aren't getting DNA done. So if y'all are really trying to get her scheduled, if you're able to make a phone call, I don't know why the person can't zoom in here to show me that there's really some effort being made to get this DNA done. Because right now it doesn't seem like a lot of efforts being made. Since July,
the man took the test.
July to August, August to September, September to October, October to 4 months, you've had 2 schedulings. That's not good. That's not efficient. That's a problem. That's really not good. So I am very concerned. I'm willing to give you all a reset, but I want to see that there's a commitment. And all I'm asking for is someone come on Zoom. If they're willing to make a phone call, they can zoom in.
And this is my question I have. Why is it that I can't just go on my behalf and get it? Like, when I had talked to the lady on September 20th, I had asked her, that following Saturday, she told me that they're not open during the week. They're only open on Saturdays, which I felt kind of odd because I work and I can't keep taking off and coming down there to, keep getting an excuse or reschedule.
You haven't done anything yet, though. That's the point.
And she told me that I cannot come without an appointment date set by the court, and I just didn't understand that because this last time she told me that she had to bury her mother, which is understandable, and she stated that she told you guys the same day that we had the court date that she was unable to. So it's not that I'm not willing. I'm willing to. It's just,
hey, Nina, bring me the baby and I'll take it.
Right.
No, sir.
Look.
How about that?
No, sir.
Look.
Ms. Rodriguez, this person doesn't.
This is so ridiculous. This woman is utilizing all the information that she knows about the process in order to demonstrate why it's been so difficult. It's only open on this day. Well, it's been 4 months. You have plenty of time to be able to schedule. What do you mean you keep taking off work? You haven't taken off any work. Even if you say you have no one to be able to take the child, guess what? The potential father can. Woo!
To be on camera, if they're able to make a phone call to Miss Scott, if that was true, then they can zoom in.
I'm sorry, Judge, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Are you asking them to zoom in right like at this second, or are you saying, okay.
You told me they were waiting to call Miss Scott. If that's
they're ready to schedule
then they're ready to zoom in as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want to see a commitment. I want to make sure this happens. I don't like wasting docket space, and I don't like wasting people's time. And I'm concerned that it's taken 4 months to have 2 schedulings.
Because when it was time for me to go do mine, I did mine.
Right.
And I was wondering why I got set back another 2 months after that.
The first time I was in the hospital, so I couldn't take him. The second time was on them. It wasn't on me.
You said that already.
Okay, y'all, please, everyone stop fighting. Okay, so assuming this person zooms in and can schedule her and coordinate with her and make sure the contact information is good, how much time are you all needing?
Judge, I just was
I
gonna
mean,
ask for.
Sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
Mr. Macy, I was talking to the AG with that question.
Whatever the judge prefers. Right now, I was just using the date that we're using in general, which is a February date, but we have some sooner dates available, Judge. I just want to make sure it's actually done this time so everyone can move forward. We have available January 14th. We have available January 26th, January 28th. So it's up whatever
Do you
judge
think you'll have
prefers.
DNA back by January 28th?
Yes, ma'am, we should. 2 months is good.
Okay, so now we just need your person to zoom in.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the DNA coordinator?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this case is going to be reset for January 28th, 2025. It is set for try or dismiss. If there's no DNA, it's going to be dismissed on that date.
Is it January
Okay, and
20,
what-
2026, Judge?
I'm sorry, 2026. Yes, it is January 28th, 2026, Wednesday.
And what does a dismissal mean?
It means that the case will be, the legal case here will be dismissed in court. And if someone wants to proceed with it, they'll have to refile the case.
Great. So she can come up with one more excuse and the case gets dismissed.
So if she just decides not to
Right.
show up to another DNA test, then it's
Another year loss.
Mr.
That is
Mr.
where this case stands right now, sir. Okay. So you're all free to go back to the breakout rooms to sign the reset order. And I'll see everyone back in January.
Oh my gosh. This is absolutely unbelievable. Guys, make sure that you keep locked to the channel because I'm going to provide updates. I'm going to try to follow this case. I'm going to provide updates to this as I see them come through, right? I want to see how this materializes. But it's just so sad to see, right? The man is obviously trying to step up and is not being allowed to. And think about it. These are the formative forming years. And after this DNA test gets conducted, then a follow-up date is 2 months after that, right? She's going to figure out another excuse. We already know what it is. Maybe 3 months later or whenever this next court date will be, maybe the judge will then hold her accountable. I guess maybe then. And after which it would have been an extra in total, 10 months that the father, since initiating the court case, oh, but wait, there's no guarantees. Because even she said at the end of this, the judge said that I'm just going to dismiss it if it gets missed. Why is it not she's going to be in contempt of court? Why would you not say that? Why are you not being more firm with her? Why are you not holding her accountable? I thought y'all were way more respectable than that, but y'all pushovers because you allowing this to maintain. Sickening. All this man wants to do is to have a relationship for what may be biologically his. She's a clown moron, so you can't expect anything of substance from her, but from those that are called educated, that are given this license to practice, and you get upgraded to being a judge, and this is how you judge a case? This is how you preside over a case? Give me a break. There is a special place for these DNA blockers, and I'll be honest, I am sick of watching it. I'm sick of the emails that I get from men that need help. I'm sick of this shit. And when you watch it directly, it's something different when someone comes up to you and they're just like, what are the issues, men's issues versus women issues. And then on the men's issue side, one of the things is the family court system. And it's different when someone says, oh yeah, family court system is up against men. It's a lot different when you see a man pleading to be in the life of a child and you have someone else on the other side that obviously doesn't want to give him his potential parental rights, but then it's complemented by a pat on the back from the state. Good job. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. Did you guys see this the same way that I saw this? For all of the G's out there that might be going through a similar situation, drop a comment with what it is that you're going through. I'm sure members of the community, both male and female, would want to hear components of your stories, right? And if you are going through it, sometimes you just need an outlet to just just let them fingers fly, all right? Like, and just get it all out there, all right? But I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you found some solutions within this content. Shout out to Aura for sponsoring this video. Get y'all private information off of these public websites. I trust Aura to get mine off of the public websites. And there's a 2-week free trial that's right down below. At least click on my link and see if your information is exposed out there on the interwebs, all right? But yeah, content like this just like, this is like the tough part of the job. I love to be able to get up here and just laugh and joke with you guys. But, you know, going over content like this, it reminds me of the reality in the odd way that we've kind of concluded how men should be treated in society. And it's not to say, you know, there's things for both sides, both genders that we all should have talking points towards because it's the reality that we live into. But when you see from a man's perspective how the powers that be can be leveraged in order to keep their potential child away from them, it should make y'all just as sick as what it makes me. Nevertheless. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound with his MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.